My name is Sylvester. I am a distinguished senior fellow at the Texas Public Policy Foundation, and I'm speaking in support of Senate Bill 17. I've been working at the nexus of public policy and politics my entire career. I have worked on both sides of the political aisle, and I can tell you that if California Governor Gavin Newsom learned that the University of the California system included professors and administrators who persistently engaged in pushing free market, merit-based achievement, and pro-capitalism messages, he would shut them down immediately. If he found out that the administrators of state colleges and universities were almost exclusively made up of individuals whose only job is to promulgate theories of American exceptionalism, he would not hesitate to get rid of them. So how is it that Texas persists in allowing taxpayer-funded universities and colleges to continue their war against the principles and ideas of individual initiative, entrepreneurialism, and traditional values that have made our country great and Texas prosper? DEI is a billion-dollar industry and a full employment act for bureaucrats. It has become the driving ideology on many Texas campuses. Recent reports from the Heritage Foundation, the National Association of Scholars, Do No Harm, the Claremont Institute, all uncovered vast DEI administrative networks at Texas major universities that control hiring and promotion, as well as employing aggressive strategies that infuse the twisted principles of diversity, equity, and inclusion into the curriculum. Rooted in critical race theory and new gender ideologies, DEI has morphed both theories beyond being just left-wing propaganda into structured operating systems. John Saylor, author of the NAS report on the University of Texas at Houston, describes DEI policies as vague. That is likely no accident. But while it is hard to specifically describe what DEI is, it is very clear what DEI is not. DEI has nothing to do with civil rights. It runs counter to the 1964 Civil Rights Act, the Equal Protection Clause, Title IX, Title VII, and the U.S. Constitution. DEI is not minority recruitment, and there is no evidence it is effective in increasing successful college outcomes for minority and women students. DEI is not about freedom of speech. In fact, we have daily evidence that it stifles speech on campuses. DEI is not about equality. It creates new standards of inequality. Finally, DEI has absolutely nothing to do with what is taught on campus about the history of racism in Texas or in America. While we are not meant to know exactly what DEI is, we have many examples of what it looks like. For example, the template for the fall schedule at the UT McCombs School of Business demonstrates the results of a DEI-driven culture. The guide for professors includes a, quote, content warning section that some of the business courses may be offensive or result in curriculum-induced trauma. That's a real thing. It is not clear exactly what kind of trauma could result from Econ 101. The template also includes an entire section on pronouns, directing professors to identify their pronouns for students: she, he, they, she. The McCombs Business School also includes a land acknowledgement section that attempts to list every native tribe that has even a tangential connection to Texas, thereby distorting the entire picture. The Spanish were here before the Comanches, for example, so perhaps we should give a shout out to His Most Catholic Majesty Carlos III. Most professors don't complain about these things because until recently they were required to provide a diversity statement before they could even be considered for a job at UT. The statement must include proof of their adherence to the ideology of DEI. 26 of the 37 Texas universities and 51 of the 64 colleges within the University of Texas, Texas A&M, Texas Tech, the University of Houston, and the University of Texas of North Texas have numerous DEI officers, extensive DEI administrative infrastructures, and dedicated DEI committees or DEI objectives in their college strategic plans. These do not include equal opportunity offices and Title IX offices. Diversity, inclusion, and equality, not equity, are deeply rooted American values that embody our founding belief that all people are guaranteed the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It's time we reclaimed those values.